Movember, we're an organization that we've been around for 20 years. We're celebrating our 20th birthday this year, being founded in 2003 in Australia. The whole messaging behind our entire campaign is to stop men from dying too young. You know, we're seeing that guys are dying 5 years earlier than women for completely preventable causes. And at the end of the day, that kind of just boils down to it's a fancy way of saying we just do kind of dumb stuff as guys. We're not taking care of ourselves. So Movember has this campaign that tries to address that by tackling men's health in three levels. The first level is something that affects younger men. So that is testicular cancer. It's the most common cancer for guys aged 18 to 34. It's kind of like our version of breast cancer as guys, is that we can perform a self-check, and what Movember is really trying to do is teach guys how to do that. You got to protect the family jewels. You got to make sure that you guys are doing this routinely. The other focus area that we have is something that affects older men. This is prostate cancer. Guys typically don't have to get checked up until the age of 50, but some college kids and some guys don't even know where a prostate even begins. So Movember's really tried raising awareness for that, tried funding research in order to find alternatives to things like chemotherapy and other kind of sorts of treatment, other forms of detecting this cancer, because this cancer, like testicular cancer, has a high survival rate when there's early detection. So that's a lot of the kind of emphasis that Movember tries to put on the messaging that we're getting out there, and the kind of funding that we're receiving is going towards that. And the final way that Movember tries to tackle the issue of stopping men from dying too young is by focusing on mental health and suicide prevention. You see, that's something that affects all guys. When you look at the numbers right now, you're seeing that 3 out of 4 suicides in the US are done by men. When you zoom out and look at the statistics globally, it's even scarier. It's that a man takes his life every minute of each day globally. So there's something kind of going on in the world. There's something that's happening out there where guys are acting on these feelings, these emotions. So what our campaign really just strives to do is, get to break those stereotypes, break those stigmas down, to get guys to know how to spot the signs, to you guys being fraternity brothers, you guys being fraternity guys, how can you really honor those words when people say that you're your brother's keeper, you're your brothers for life? How can you guys go the extra mile to be the best versions of your guys' self, to be the best support system that another brother in your guys' house might need, or even another member on your guys' campus?